One of the best part of the meetup was meeting people who also enjoy exploring art. Yes, usually when we walk around the city, most people are busy with their phones or rushing somewhere. But here, everyone was looking carefully at the walls. Some people were taking photographs, some were students who loved art, some were simply curious about exploring things like me. We talked about the murals and shared our thoughts about what they might mean. Sometimes two people would look at the same painting but see completely different ideas in it. That was actually very interesting. It showed that art can mean different things to different people, right? Talking with these people made the experience even better. It felt like we were all part of a small community that appreciates creativity. The scale of the murals. One thing that really amazed me while I was like the size of the paintings. These murals are not small artworks, some of them are really massive. When you stand close to them, then the painting covers your entire view. You have to step back to see the whole picture. Standing in front of such a huge artwork makes you feel small, but in a good way. It reminds you how powerful creativity can be. Imagine the effort and planning like it must take for an artist to paint something so large on a building wall. You can also imagine, you can almost imagine this thing that the artist is standing on ladders or cranes, carefully painting each part of the design. Colors that change the street. Before these murals were painted, these buildings were probably just plain street walls, maybe gray, maybe dull, maybe unnoticed by most people. But now the colors have completely changed the atmosphere of the street. Bright reds, blues, yellows, and greens make the buildings look energetic, and some murals use soft colors that create a peaceful feeling. Others use bold colors that grab your attention immediately. These colors do something interesting to your mood. When you walk through a street filled with art and you color them and you feel more positive and curious, the street no longer feels boring, it feels alive. Artists turning walls into canvases. What I find most fascinating is how artists turn ordinary walls into giant canvas. Normally when we think about a canvas, we imagine a small piece of cloth where a painter works carefully, but here the canvas is the entire building. Many famous artists from different countries have painted murals here. Each artist brings their own style and imagination. Some use realistic images while others use abstract shapes and patterns. By painting on public walls, these artists make art accessible to everyone. Even someone who has never visited an art gallery can experience creativity just by walking through these streets, because it shows that art does not always need to be inside fancy buildings. It can exist in everyday places. Taking photos with murals. Of course, a place like this is perfect for photos. Almost everyone at the meetup was taking pictures, and some people were taking photos of the murals themselves. Others were posing in front of them. These paintings make amazing backgrounds actually, and for photos, because they are colorful and unique, each mural creates completely different mood for the picture.